The National Park Service has named a downtown district to the National Register of Historic Places. The state recommended adding Urbana. WCI3's Jen Lask is live in that historic district this morning. Jen, why was the area recommended?
Aaron, the Illinois Department of Natural Resources recommended the area because of buildings like the Bennett Building, which is one of the oldest commercial buildings in downtown Urbana. Now, that's not the only building they're discussing. Champaign County was established in 1833, and since then, 5 county courthouses have anchored the downtown area, the most recent one being built in 1901. The courthouse was built in a Romanesque revival style and is one of many 19th and 20th century architecture styles here. The old Urbana Landmark Hotel, built in 1924, is also known for its architecture, its Tudor Gothic style. And by placing buildings like these ones on the National Register of Historic Places, properties become eligible for some financial incentives. So there are dozens of different buildings in the downtown area in Urbana that are on the National Register of Historic Places. We'll send it back to you.
So our latest drought monitor will come out later this morning. I guess the one that was the latest, or is the latest though, is showing that moderate drought still out for a lot of spots near north of I-74. We really haven't seen a lot of rain really throughout the week either, so I don't anticipate this to change that much, and if it does, probably we'll see this started to widen out just a little more. But the weekend and next work week could possibly bring in some relief with some of the heavier showers that we're expecting during that time. For the kids this morning, no worries about rain, maybe a little cool, so make sure to have a light jacket or a light sweater ready for them before they head out the door. They won't need it by the time they head home because we're going to see temperatures in the mid-80s, so quite warm in this late season heat wave, if you want to call it that, that's been around. It just continues, and it looks like it's going to be around heading into the day tomorrow too. Looks beautiful out to start currently in Springfield on your Roofing Dog iNet Flooring Miracle weather camera. Current temperatures across most of central Illinois, either in the upper 50s or lower 60s. We're noticing rain well off to the north and to the west. As far as any sort of good rain chances today, I can't say that there are going to be any. A lot of that, as it approaches the region, will continue to break down and really just pretty much peter out. We'll head on into the night, seeing clear skies with a few clouds passing by. Tomorrow, more of the same with maybe a few more clouds, but a lot more clouds along with rain chances ahead for us. Heading into the weekend, we'll talk about those plus the additional chances with the cool down ahead for next work week coming up. Aaron.
Thanks, Adam. A man is in custody after police say he ran from them and pulled a gun on them. Our media partners at the Herald and Review report police saw 24-year-old Jacqueline Gregory running while out on parole. They say he continued after police told him to stop and they used a stun gun on him. They say Gregory then pointed a revolver at them. Officers tased him again. Police say they found drugs in a bag he had, but Gregory denied knowing what was inside it. He also says he ran because he was scared. New this morning, a man was sentenced to 2 years in prison for causing a lockdown at 2 Decatur schools. Our partners at the Herald and Review report prosecutors say Ricardo Holloway threatened to kill a Decatur man's children. It was over a drug debt their father owed. Holloway pleaded guilty to a single count of making a threat to kill. A woman accused of performing oral sex on an inmate was in court. Rhonda Keach is being charged with public indecency. She was a private investigator who met with an inmate at the Macon County Jail. Keach asked the judge to waive a formal reading of the charges against her. If convicted, she could face up to a year in jail and $2,500 in fines. We have a follow-up on a story out of Farmer City. Blue Ridge teachers and staff members made their intentions clear at last night's school board meeting. Work out a fair deal or prepare for a strike. Dozens walked into the meeting room together to reinforce the message. Pay and turnover are two of their biggest concerns. The union leader gave a statement saying he hopes a new contract will fix those problems. When he finished, he walked out. The crowd followed, and he led a walk around the high school.
The board's not bad people. They have the best interests of the community at heart. They always have. And we're confident that when they understand that this is an important issue, they will work with us to solve those problems.
There are 110 members in the union. Their contract expired in June. The union just organized a strike exploratory committee. Union and board members returned to the bargaining table on Tuesday. Champaign police are sending out a warning about stranger danger. They say they were called to Frank and William Drives. A teenager told them she was walking home from school when a man tried to get her to come to his van. She refused. Officers say the van is white with a faded tree symbol on the side. If you know anything, call the police. A new Champaign restaurant announced its opening date. Chick-fil-A will open on Thursday, October 10th. The restaurant is on North Prospect Avenue near Meyer. There's going to be an opening day campout. More details about that will be coming out soon. The Habitat for Humanity's student chapter is helping out with a build in Urbana. It's happening on West Church Street. The chapter is giving $35,000 to it. Last Saturday was the first build for the house. It's expected to be finished by this spring. Making sure your kid's car seat is installed correctly is important, but now there are fewer locations for parents to get them checked. You used to be able to take your child in car seat to a fire department. They don't do checks anymore. That means there's only one place for everyone to get it done: public health departments. The Champaign-Urbana Public Health District is holding a special event to get these checks done.
They would come in, bring their cars, their car seats, and then we will work with them and show them how to install the seat, and really making sure that they know how to install the seat so that they can do it themselves.
Other countries are offering seat checks on Friday and Saturday. You can find a list of locations and times on our website, WCIA.com. New this morning, volunteers are needed for this weekend's Special Olympics Family Festival in Mattoon. It's happening Saturday at Lakeland College. Officials say they'll have games and other activities for 700 Special Olympics athletes. They need 900 volunteers to be paired with one. You must be 16 and older and have a photo ID to register. Registration runs from 8 to 10. All volunteers get a free t-shirt and lunch. That will wrap up the morning show on WCIA 3. But coming up, when we make the switch to WCIX for the 7 o'clock hour of the morning show, how a U of I professor could change the medical industry. But before that, let's get one last check of your forecast with Adam. And yes, this is the last time to see it on WCIA until 9 o'clock, because we do not have an 8 o'clock hour anymore. Adam.
86 today, 86 heading into the day tomorrow. Partly cloudy skies, but today is probably noticing more of the sun today than what you're going to see for your Friday. We'll cool down for Saturday with those chances of rain coming in late into the day, and then we'll see, it looks like some really good amounts of rain heading into your Sunday. Probably even more to come, too, on into next work week, where it looks like the system around for the weekend will linger early into your Monday, and then see more scattered showers and storms heading into Tuesday and Wednesday, as highs will fall back closer to seasonal averages in the upper 70s.
You have one more hour to get your local news on WCIX.